Oh, well, in the tennis world, suicide is when you start on one side and you have to touch every line and go back, just like in basketball. So if you have a 6-court suicide, that means you start at the very end and you do every line for 6 courts. It's decently brutal. It's only when people really piss us off. Not really.
So we got John and Amadou here who are working with us today. They came out for the clinic on Friday, but since they're traveling from a long distance and they're both kind of family friends, honestly, we decided to give them a little bit of extra attention. So they came out a day early, and we're just giving them a little private clinic, and then we'll actually break off and do kind of mini VIP sessions as well, where we're focused on one of them with 2 coaches with the iPad and doing technique analysis. Super, super easy to work with these guys because they're both just unbelievably focused, super hardworking, love like the process and learning about the game and learning about themselves and their strokes. So yeah, really good start. We're most of the way through kind of the hitting, and we'll have them do some point play. And in about half an hour, we'll transition to the kind of game analysis or stroke analysis. And then we'll go out and have dinner tonight. So it's a good day. It's good to see both these guys. John, they've both been supporting me since the beginning, since I started. Amadou came to my first ever clinic that I did, which I think was in 2009, maybe 2010 in Baltimore. And John, he wasn't at that clinic, but he was at the next one I did. John's come to 6 or 7 events, 6 or 7 clinics that I put on over the years. I've stayed in both their houses, you know, while I'm traveling. There's both kind of family friends, and so really grateful to have their support, and it's great to have both of them here at the same time. And they had never met before, so it's cool to see them work together and hit some balls together.
So 3 cross-court shots before you play that.
2.
2.
Just feed, cross, then hit cross, then play it out full court. We'll do about 10 points or so this way, and then we'll switch and do 10 with you feeding the first ball. Sound good?
We're gonna do this, finish this set, and then have them hit a couple serves, and then tiebreaker.
Okay.
So probably 15 or 20 minutes. We'll have them play points in a little bit.
Okay.
It's been interesting.
Sorry.
It's probably the first time in the history of tennis that this setup has ever been used. We've got 4 coaches, 2 shooters, and 2 players. We've got 4 cameras going for 2 players. We got 2 iPads. We already know which coach is going to work with which player. So we've been walking around with the iPad, getting like the shots that we know we're going to work on with those players while they're playing points. Obviously, Gabe is capturing. Actually, no, we're using 5 cameras. Yeah, 5 cameras. I forgot about the one up there. Gabe's capturing the general, action and specific action. You're doing vloggy stuff. Shot, John. And then 2 coaches gathering analysis, which we'll use when we get to the stroke work stuff. He wants to work on his kick serve. Just looking at the difference, I asked him to hit a flat serve. I wanted to see the difference between his body position, that contact. This is his flat serve. This is his kick serve. I wanted to see how his body was turning between the 2. He's over-rotated at contact on his kick serve. He should be staying a little more sideways. But his arm motion is actually really good.
I've never been targeted this many times with a student before. I think 4 times they went at me. It's a dangerous sport, tennis. So is shooting.
How much more?
I think next time I might wear headgear.
No.
Shoulder and elbow pads.
Yeah.
Mouth guard, don't forget the mouth guard.
I'll be that videographer.
Right. You're like radar from MASH.
Exactly. Or I can go all out and be more like Klinger. I can just dress
That's what I'm thinking of.
I can dress in drag and...
Oh, right.
I can't, there's no escape.
It's good you have forward rotation. Like, you don't want to cut out rotation up towards the ball.
Yeah.
We just want your body to be aligned correctly at the right time when you make contact.
Right. Okay, so if I think of rotating more, if I'm starting from here as opposed to here,
and make
by
the same
the time
amount of
that
turn,
comes up, then okay. So I wonder if if I only change this, is that automatically going to make me?
It's a good question.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I'd love to see a couple of shadow swings where you where you do that.
Okay.
So go ahead, step up to the baseline, and just work through like a real slow, deliberate shadow swing. And you've got 2 goals. Goal number 1 is to make a little more initial turn.
Yep.
You're really, I'd love to see you just exaggerate it to where your chest is just totally facing back towards me.
Yeah.
And then rotate up towards contact. And I'd love to see you pause at
Where contact would be.
contact. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to show me your body position. This was good.
Okay.
And this is a little more than what we'd want in reality.
Right.
But honestly, I don't think it's like way off base.
Okay.
Frankly.
Actually looks really good.
Yeah. And then there's
That's a little. That's a little. Pass.
That's actually a little
Yeah.
higher than your real one is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we probably want you to be about
Right there.
here. Yeah. Good job with the body though.
Okay. All right. So let me see if I can. This I have a feel for. This is still.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
That's cool. If you want to think of it as making which is a weird thing for a tennis pro to say, if you want to think of it as making contact lower, I think that's kind of a good way to conceive of it.
Because I still need to be coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just a topspin serve, getting it to kick out to the right, but like my contact point for my topspin serves is more vertical.
Okay.
So I can't get that, so we brought it back to here, and it started with having me rotate further back here. Like before, I started from this and went to that, and now slow, I'm starting from this and ending up here when I hit the ball, as opposed to
Opening up
here and higher. So, but it makes a big difference. It's like the spin comes just so much easily, like slow with no energy momentum, just this rotation and hitting the ball while it's still going that. The sound of the spin and the height of the bounce is what usually takes me a much more effort to get. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so once I can speed that up, it's gonna be nice.
Smile. All right, wrapped up on the courts. We're gonna head back to the office for just a little bit and then go out to dinner with John and Amadou, and then just right into preparation for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be all day non-stop. A lot of people on the court. Hopefully stay sunny the whole day. It'll be a lot of fun. A lot of people coming from all over the country. So this was a good warm-up. So join us for tomorrow. Thanks for watching today. Take care.